Hi, this is the second in a series of proofs. Usually gets connected to um, Jack Katz's Seductions of Crime, but it can operate as a standalone in your class. Um, I would call this the love assignment. It connects also to the Azandi lectures in a different way, just so you have some sense of it, because it's going to seem a little strange to be talking about love, especially in the way I'm going to talk about it. For the Azandi, this would, in effect, be a ghost or a witch. And for Jack, he talks about compelling and how we often cast the spell that we get caught up in. It's that sort of thing that I'm after here. In any case, the assignment is this. I need you to find somebody who loves you. It's best to find somebody who you're in sort of a romantic relationship with, but have you not such a thing, then a best friend or a parent would work just as well. And the assignment is this. At some point, with nothing related going on, ask the person why they love you. I'm going to argue that they don't know, but that's simply an arguable and not really what the assignment's about. But I'm going to argue they don't know. And so they're going to hesitate or otherwise try to buy some time. They're going to say, why are you asking me that? Or you're going to see them start to think, In any case, they'll eventually come up with an answer. Whatever the answer is, however lovely, wonderful, fantastic it is, however it makes you feel inside, remember, I don't care about that. What I need you to do is to find whatever they've given you to be inadequate. So I need you in some way to say, really, is that it? Really? That's why? However you do it is up to you. I just need in some way for you to find it inadequate. And my hope is, what I think is going to happen, is that they're going to offer a different assessment, which is to say, that one didn't work. They're going to come up with some other reason why they love you. Now, again, this goes in part to my point that they don't actually know why they love you. That whatever it is that has the two of you together, it really isn't about love in the usual sense of that word. And that the question, even if you believed in love, would be totally unanswerable. One of the things that may happen, in fact, is that they may just get mad at you for asking the question, that you're sitting there causing trouble. And there's some truth to it. If you're asking that question, you quite well may be trying to cause trouble in the relationship. And that's really all that could come from this. And by the way, you might want to think about who you ask just based on the fact that your relationship may be so tenuous that this may completely end it. Perhaps a parent is best. In any case, what I'm after is this. They give a candidate response. You say no. They give a different response. At that point, it's up to you. If you want to, you can play the string out. If it's a strong relationship and they want you to believe that they love you, then you can find the next answer equally unacceptable, and they will find a third. They'll keep dancing that dance until they find a dance that works. Because the issue isn't why they love you, but what will get me out of having to say more about this question now. They're looking for what practically works in the situation. And what works is, whatever they've said when you go, oh, that's wonderful. I love you too. As soon as you do that, the explanations will absolutely stop. As long as you do not do that, the explanations will be forthcoming, or anger or some other emotion will be forthcoming, and you will be found morally liable for having asked a troubling question. So, all I need from you on the assignment is, what happened just before you asked, why do you love me? Like what was said in the order that it was said. Then how you asked the question verbatim. Then how they answered the question. And then what you did next to cause the trouble. And then what they did from there. Because it may turn out that I'm wrong about how things are going to go. And that's perfectly fine for me to be wrong. What matters is what actually happens. So please, give this a try. You don't need an introduction here. You don't need a conclusion. There's no analysis. The whole conversation will probably take you 3 or 4 minutes and then another 5 or 10 minutes to write it all down. And that's it. At no point, however, say, I'm doing this for a class, at least for the part that you're going to record and turn in. After all, aren't you allowed to ask why somebody loves you? Isn't that okay? Do you really need to offer additional explanations? It's a simple enough question. Who the hell can't answer that? And by the way, what are you doing with somebody that's having so much trouble answering it? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm off on a tangent again. Okay, all I need you to do is that part of the assignment and write it up. Feel free to send in the candidate response to see if that's okay. Also recall this is going to go on to the discussion group. Other students are going to see it. Please remove any identifying names from the transcript. And that's it. Send in questions if you have them.